Everybody's welcome here today for this game in memory of the late Jack Ward in Tuam Stadium between Tuam and Athenry. Hopefully it'll be a good game and the conditions will keep bright. There's some good players on both sides and hopefully everything will go fine. There's a big attendance to see this game and everybody is ready to go. We're just waiting for the referee to throw into the ball. Referee today is from Down, Tony Amelia, whose brothers have given good service to Down through the years. A large crowd of spectators, young and old, and it's nice to see people mingling amongst one another and enjoy the occasion. Jack Ward's father here today, and it's been great to see him and a lot of other characters here as well. The ball hasn't been thrown yet, but it seems as if they're getting ready, and any moment now the game will be on. I see Bernie Ward out there, a man that has supplying 4 sons to the team today and himself, and the man has done a lot for the GAA down through the years. My team, Paddy Ward in goal, Patrick Ward, better known as Bon Oaks, Patrick Ward, Martin Mongan, James Ward, Michael Ward, Lawrence Cawley, Matthew Ward, Martin Mongan, Jerry Ward, Martin Ward, John Ward, Patrick Ward and Michael Ward. That is the Athenry team. In here today, a woman who has done a lot for the travelling community down through the years. All ready to be through in now. Everybody excited, ready to get into the action. And the ball is in, the game is on. First to get it now is Martin Ward for Tuam. Ball breaks, he drives it in towards the box. Out comes Jimmy Mahan on the full-back. Well held by the full-back there, Patrick Ward. Up to Mike Ward. Mike pulls on the deck. Michael Ward has it on the ball now. Up to this man over here, to Matty Ward. Matty gets the ball. The two of them are tussling for it. Breaks up along the wing. And it's a free in to the ball. And I'm sure he'll go for a score from this. He drives it in low, in towards the goal. The man has it in there now, number 13, John Ward. John picks it into his hand, he drops it again, he has it now. Cuts inside his man. Lovely ball across the box. Young Donovan hits it in there. Out comes young Ward. Darren's Cawley. But Jimmy Acton is there again. Out the ball there now. Goes across the field. Mike Donovan has it now. Mike Ward, the two Mike Wards going for it. Michael Ward drops it. Jerry Ward gets it away. Michael has it now. It's blocked down by Mike Ward. A good block there. Michael Ward has it again. He's cutting in towards goal. Will he go for a score? The ball is hooked. And towards the ball is dropped in. Jimmy Ward wants to the edge of the square there. Young Donovan has it now. Taj Donovan across the box. A dangerous looking ball. Oh. The ball hustling going on here. Now is this the first goal of the game? It's a dangerous looking ball in. Well held by the centre half back Mike Ward there now. Oh, well grabbed in the air there by young Ward. Cawley. Mike Ward clears it. Up to Jerry Ward now. This is a man Athenry will be depending a lot on here today. Well held by the number 12 there for Athenry. Straight through. Patrick Ward has it straight through for the goal. A shot. A goal for Athenry. A goal for Athenry. Oh, fine finish there with this Patrick Ward. A rasp over a shot to the top of the net. The ball is out, in around the midfield. Jimmy Ward goes for it, well held by Jimmy, drops it though. Up to Jerry Ward. Drops it in around the square. John Ward drives it in. And Athenry are settling down very fast here into this game now. The ball is clear out the field. Jerry Donovan goes for it. Pulled along the road with Mike Ward here, centre half back. And Michael Ward, the two namesakes marking each other here today. Ball drops in around the square. Dangerous ball. Can he get onto it? Joey Ward now. Pulls across the ball. A dangerous ball is through. And from another one, and your man goes for the wall. Mike Ward clears it out. Comes to Joey Ward. With the speed of the square for Athenry. Well blocked down there by the centre half back. Out he comes with the ball. Well cleared. Up the field. Mike Ward goes for nobody on him. Front of the goal. Drives him into the box. And it's the referee blows his whistle a free out to Athenry.
Free up.
Joey Ward has it now. Hand passes in, his drop shot. Jimmy Ward comes now. This is man that plays a bit of hurler with Lee Mellows. Free in to Tuam. Going to be taken by Jimmy Acton. But can this be the first goal for Tuam? Nice ball across there by Jimmy Acton. Goes to the return. Mike Ward has it. This surely is the first goal for Tuam. Drives it in and it just goes wide. Ball is out to the man now. This man has played a lot of football and his experience should be a big help here today. Gets it out. But this Jimmy Acton seems to me to be the man that can swing the game for Tuam in the early stages. Drives in a dangerous ball in front of the goal. Well held by Mike Ward there though. Man has played a good game centre half back. Ball is knocked down. Away by Jerry Donovan. Mike Ward here getting involved in the action. Ball breaks out. And Acton has it now. This surely must be the first goal for Tuam. Oh, they're free in there, chopped down. Free in for Tuam, going to be taken by Jimmy Acton. It's out from the Athenry goal. Goes for the goal. And it's gone for a 50. 50 ball now for Tuam. Oh, it drives it out. Dangerous looking ball. All the way to the box. And it's over the line, the first goal for Tuam. There's a score now, is a goal for Athenry and a point for Tuam in this hard hitting game here today. Well, 15 minutes gone. Michael Ward, Mike Ward, well held by Michael Ward, senior, I would like to call him that. Drives into Jimmy Mahan now. Jimmy gets it in to Joey Donovan, to Paul Donovan. But the full-back is there for Athenry, Patrick Ward, and a good clearance, but he picked it off the ground, so free into Tuam. This free, this straight in front of the goal, he drops it, he drives it in low. Or this full-back here, Patrick Ward kind of goes, comes out to Michael Ward, surely this must be over the bar. Going for the goal. Tuam hell bent to go for goals where they should be taking their points. Mike Ward and the full-back Patrick Ward goes for it. Comes out to Michael Ward, gets it into his hand, drops it again, goes for it again. Jimmy Acton is there. And it's a free out to Athenry. This ball is taken by the right full back there. There comes the young Donovan here now. He drives it low. Michael Ward senior going for the ball. Gets it into his hand. Drives it in around the box. The full back. And he ran a straight through for Tuam here. But well clear by the left corner back. But Jimmy Mahan has it now. Must be a score. Drops it. Misput and wide ball. Jimmy Mahan will be disappointed with himself there now. He's in front of the goal. He should have grabbed that one. But it's not his first time that he's done that. Ball comes out the midfield. Jimmy Acton, a hard pull there. Pulling in. This Athenry fella has a Jerry Ward up the field. And it's a line ball for Athenry. Come on. Taken by Jerry Ward. This could well drop in around the box. It drops low. Into the... Well clear there by Jimmy Ward for Tuam. And again, this man is beginning to come into the game. On the run. Picks it up. And I'm sure he'll drive it into the box. He does, that dangerous looking ball. A marvellous ball into the box. Jimmy Mahan goes up for it. And the ball goes wide. Clearance is taken by Patrick Ward. A nice place ball to Mike Ward. Grabs it first time. And a marvellous clearance up the field. Out comes this Tuam centre left half back. Jimmy Acton pulls it. Blocked by Mike Ward. Having a good game here for Athenry centre half back. Comes out to Jimmy Acton. Hand passes it in to Michael Ward. Michael Senior now on the ball. On a run. Marvellous run by Michael Ward here. Still going through. Still going through. Drives into Jimmy Mahan, but Jimmy Mahan seems to be off form here today. Ball comes out for the goalkeeper into the middle of the field. Throw in, this is a well placed ball in to Michael Ward. Pulled again by this Lawrence Cawley. Out to Michael Ward. Surely this a lovely ball to Jimmy Mahan. Oh, great shot and a well blocked down there by the full-back. Something to hear now for Tuam to be taken by Jerry Donovan. Taken by Jimmy Ward. And surely drive it in around the box. A marvellous ball. Well in towards the box but goes wide. Ball is out in the middle of the field here. Jerry Donovan getting into this game. But Jimmy Ward using his experience there. The ball is still in the middle of the field now. It breaks, great ball through. But Jimmy Ward is there again. Drives it into the box. Jimmy Mahan, nobody on him. Surely this must be a score now. Hits it in high, and it's all away. 2 points for Tuam and a goal for Athenry. The goalie ready to hit out this ball. Athenry playing again the stiffest breeze here now, so Tuam will need to get scores on the board very fast. The ball goes in. Jimmy Mahan beginning to come into the game now. Well cleared by the right corner back there. John Ward for Athenry. Jimmy Mahan has a nice ball, dangerous ball, well held by Michael Ward. This man is coming into the game now. Lovely ball in towards the box. 2 Athenry for his going for it. The man is through. And it's a point. And their sides are level. Very disappointed to himself, but a score is a score. We begin to take off their points and doing away with this tactic of going for goals. The ball comes out the middle of the field. Well held there by an Athenry for the drops the ball. Comes out to Jerry Donovan. Michael Ward now using his experience. Jimmy Acton has the ball. Picks it up. Been well hassled there by Mike Ward. The ball breaks through to John Mongan. Nice ball up the wing. Clash of the ash there between two of them. Up to Jerry Ward. Man, that will be depending on the lot on here today. The ball breaks through to Charlie Ward, the full-back. Can he get there? Father Donovan clears it out. Comes to Jerry Donovan. Pulls on the deck. Misses. Jerry Ward comes in. 50-50 ball there. Pulls. Robbed. On the ground. Comes through to Paul Donovan now. Paul picks it up very nicely there. Hits it in. Jimmy Mahan is onto it. Is he in? Oh, lovely ball by Jimmy Mahan. Straight through. Larry Ward has it. Drives it through. Well cleared there by the left Lawrence Cawley to the full forward for Tuam. Martin Mongan has it. Patrick Ward pulls. Paul Donovan there. Lovely ball across the box. Ball is cleared out here to John Mongan. Martin Mongan. Jerry Donovan goes for the ball. Lovely ball throw. Jimmy Acton has it. Surely this is the lead for Tuam now. And going through on a free in for Tuam. It is free for Tuam. A favourable enough angle, so it should be the lead for Tuam. Right now, Bindon. Bindon lifts, strikes. Goes for a goal. Well blocked by the full-back. The ball is in there. It's in the edge of the square. It's a goal. And there's a bit of hula-booly going on in there. The referee is giving a free out to Athenry. Good save there by the Tuam goalkeeper. And a free out for Athenry to be taken by the full-back Patrick Ward. Patrick lifts, strikes, misses. Misses again. Clears the ball on the deck. Surely this has to be a goal for Tuam. And it is a goal for Tuam. A goal for Tuam. Goal by Bernie Ward. As soon as the famous Bernie Ward in goal. That makes the score now 1-3 for Tuam, 3 points, a goal for Athenry. The ball is poked out in the middle of the field. Jimmy Acton and Martin Mongan going for the ball. Comes into Michael Ward, using his experience in the middle of the field now to good effect. Gets the ball. Bit of delay with it. Comes through here to Jerry, to Martin Ward. Up the field to Michael Ward. Tuam coming more into this game. A marvellous ball in by the box there for Michael Ward. Paul Donovan going through. Onto the ball. Jimmy Mahan goes to the ball. Misses. Comes out to Jimmy Acton. Well played there by Jerry Donovan, using the wide pitches to his effect. Drives it in, a lovely ball in towards the box. The full back and the full forward go for it. Jimmy Mahan is in there, he misses. Comes out here, Paul Donovan has it now. On the deck, stalemate in there. Paul just... The referee lets the play go on. Good clearance there by the Athenry for that. Jimmy Ward is there. Jimmy beginning to come into this game. A lovely ball in towards ball. Jimmy Mahan is in. Surely this must be a score for Athenry now. Show. And it's over the bar by Jimmy Mahan. That's 1-4 for Tuam, a goal for Athenry. But Athenry playing again the stiffest breeze, so Tuam will need to be 6 or 7 points up at half time. Ball is clear with the Athenry goalie. Jerry Donovan's under it, blocks it down, goes after it again. Pulls along the deck, Paul Donovan gets it. Mike Ward on it. Paul Donovan in there. Full back for Athenry, Patrick Ward. Lovely clearance up the field. Jimmy Ward kicks the ball on the deck. This man plays soccer as well. Jerry Ward now, a man that Athenry is depending on it. Well hooked there by Jimmy Ward. Up the field. Well clear there. Jimmy Acton here. A man is using his head there in the middle of the field. Comes through to Martin Ward for Athenry. Goes on a solo run. Pulls on the ball. Straight through with Jimmy Ward again there. This man really began to come into the game in a bigger. Athenry full back Patrick Ward there. Misses Jimmy Ward. This must surely be a goal for Athenry. And a goal for... I think he overcarried it. A bad miss there by Michael Ward. Bernie Ward, a bad miss there by Bernie Ward. Straight through, and I'm sure he'll be disappointed with himself. Free out to Athenry to be taken by fullback Patrick Ward. Patrick over the ball now. Lifts, strikes, a fine ball out in the middle of the field. Tough exchanges out here now between these men pulling half of the ball. A hurley broke there, and it's a line ball to Athenry. Ball is taken by Jerry Ward, about to take it now. A low one, well held by Jimmy Ward. Clear well this man, fouled, and it's the free in to Athenry for overcarrying. 40 yards out, a reasonable enough angle. Will this be a score for Athenry? Lifts, strikes, it looks good, and it's all away. A good score by Jerry Ward. That makes it 1-4 for Tuam, 1-1 for Athenry. Full back now for Tuam, Charlie Ward. Hasn't a lot to do at the moment, but I'm sure in the second half when Athenry get the breeze it'll be a different story. The ball is in, a good run in the middle of the field. Held there, Michael Ward is first to react to it. Gets it into his hand, drops it, picks it up, uses his strength, and away he goes on a run. Going straight through the field. Well blocked by Mike Ward. Dangerous ball in towards the goal, but the full back for Tuam, Patrick Ward, using all of his experience, clears it well out into the middle of the field. Well held there by Athenry right half back. A marvellous ball, and that must surely be the score of the afternoon. A marvellous point there by Patrick Ward. Jerry Donovan on the ball now, drives it in low. Well held here by the full back for Athenry. Donovan has it again now. Dag Donovan drives it in, and there's a marvellous score by Dag Donovan. That makes the score now 1-6 to 1-2 in favour of Tuam. But Tuam playing with a very stiffish breeze here in the first half, and they need to be 7 or 8 points ahead at half time to hope to win the match. Ball is out in the middle. Well played there now by Dag Donovan. Mike Ward pulls there. Comes out here to Jerry Mongan. Now Jimmy Acton playing a very good game midfield for Tuam. Tom Sweeney pulls there, gets to the ball first. Jimmy Ward now really coming into his own in the centre half. Pulls on the ball first time. This ball is cleared out to the wing here to Jerry Mongan. Pulls on the leg. A lovely ball to Jerry Ward. This man can knows his stuff. Drives it in, a dangerous ball in towards the goal. Well held by, and drives it in. But Fanny Donovan is there. So too is Charlie Ward. Between them they managed to get it out. And a good clear to Tom Sweeney here now. Tom. A lovely ball into the middle of the field. Dag Donovan goes up for it, gets it on the deck. and away he goes on a run. Drives it in to the box. Jimmy Mahan on the ball. Lovely grab with Jimmy Mahan and a beautiful pass. Charlie Ward now tussling for the ball, but well taken here by Lawrence Cawley. Paul Donovan now into Jimmy Mahan in front of the goal. Surely took his eye off the ball. This Tom Sweeney having a good game here. Jimmy Acton now on the ball. Out to Jimmy Mahan now. His hit. Comes to Michael Ward, grabs it into his hand. Drives in. Paul Donovan has it. Surely this must be a score now for Tuam. Drives it in. And a marvellous score by Paul Donovan. Another by Paul Donovan. The ball is taken by the Tuam goalie. That's my goalie. Pulled by Jimmy Acton. A marvellous ball down the wing. Tom Sweeney going for the ball here. Well done by Tom Sweeney. Gets it into his hand. Good ball in to Mike Ward. The other Mike Ward here pulling here and a free out to Athenry. Free out to Athenry there for a bit of robust play there. Free to be taken by and a fine ball up the wing by Mike Ward. But this Tom Sweeney knows his stuff. Playing very well in the midfield to Jimmy Ward here. Jimmy out to Dag Donovan. Dag must surely drive it in. A lovely ball by Dag Donovan and goes to the left and goes wide. The fullback for Athenry has the ball here now, and surely there couldn't be too much left in this first half here. I'd say about 5 or 6 minutes left. There's a switch there on the Tuam team. Switch on the Tuam team. We'll tell you about it in a minute. Mike Ward has it now. Mike playing very well in midfield here for Tuam. Going straight through. Drives it in low with the fullback for Tuam. His brother Patrick plays for Tuam there. Clears it out to Jerry Ward. Coming back to help an overworked defence. Jimmy Ward pulls onto the deck. Gets it through to Jimmy Acton. But Jerry Ward gets a fine turns up the field. There's a sub coming on the Tuam team. I'll tell you about it in a moment. The ball is clear too. There's a bit of stalemate going on there. Paul Donovan pulls. Gets it in, but Mike Ward is there. Playing a good game on a shoulder to shoulder. And a free out to Athenry. Mike is a bit annoyed with that pull there. There seems to be a high pull there with the hurdle. There's a switch on the Tuam team. Paddy Ward is after going in instead of Mike Ward. Athenry coming into the game now a little bit more. Nice ball to wing. Cleared out here by Dag Donovan. Playing a very good game at left back for Tuam. Plays it in. This full forward now for Tuam. Gets the ball, hooked out of it. And it's a line ball for Tuam. Line ball for Tuam to be taken by Dag Donovan. The breeze really getting very strong here now. Athenry doing well to hold them to 4 or 5 points with this strong breeze. Ball is drove in. Cleared here by the Athenry centre half back. Hooked. Mike Ward coming into the game and now a lot here. Drives in. A fine ball in towards Jimmy Mahan is in. Can he get it? And the ball goes wide. Pull back for Athenry. Patrick Ward drives the ball into the middle of the field. 4 or 5 now. Well held by Michael Ward now. Mike drives it in. Well held there by the Athenry left corner back. Way up the field. Charlie Ward here now. His man who plays hurling for Tuam. Up the field and a fine run, Charlie Ward. Charlie now. Good ball in by Charlie. Paddy Ward going for the ball now. Paddy pulls. So it's with the Athenry full back. Gets it out to Paul Donovan. Paul looks. Drives it in. But Patrick Ward there playing a good game. Well blocked down by Paddy Ward. Paddy going for the ball. So too is the Athenry full back. Stalemate between them. 2 strong men going for the ball. None of them has it now. Still stalemate in there. And well cleared out to Jerry Ward. This man picks it up. Robbed by Jimmy Acton. Playing a very good game here for Athenry. Kicks it in Gaelic wise to Paddy Ward. Paddy cleared out. Well hit on their overhead. The Charlie Ward drives in and a line ball for Athenry. Line ball to be taken for Athenry by Lardens Corley. Lardens takes it now. Low one. Michael Ward gets it into his hand. Drives a great ball in. He got a good ball in there. And it goes wide. Bit of interchange in there between the Athenry goalie and the Tuam fullback. The Athenry fullback. Mike Ward pulls. Ball breaks. Podge Donovan hits it. Comes into Mike Ward there. Jimmy Mahan going for the ball now. Stalemate. Jerry Ward has a nice ball down the wing, low. And clear there to Jerry Ward again. And a fine ball with Jerry Ward in. Nobody there to avail of it. Well blocked down by Michael Ward. Very well blocked down there. Paddy Ward making his presence felt on the deck. Michael Ward pulls. Ball breaks. Paddy Ward gets it in. Well cleared here with this left corner back for Athenry. Playing a steady game there. Dag Donovan. 50-50. And that is good hurling up the side of the field. But it's cleared in there where Jimmy Ward using the experience to good effect. Gets it. Picks it up. And a free in for Athenry for a rather high tackle there. Jerry Ward now. Standing over this free. This would be a vital score for Athenry, but Miss hits it. And Jimmy Ward gets there. Out he comes. He's clearing the half hook there. Stalemate. That's a line ball for Athenry. Now lining up this line ball for Athenry. Athenry could do a score badly now. Be hoping to lob this in around the area. Again, Miss hits it. Jimmy Acton is there for Tuam. Gets the ball. Stalemate over there. The ball breaks in. Fanny Donovan has it now. A good clearance by Fanny Donovan. Out the field to Podge Donovan. 3 Athenry men round them and half time. Time here now with the score. Tuam 1-7, Athenry 1-2. Athenry will have the conditions in the favour in the second half. And I'm sure that they'll put up a better effort. It's a hard-hitting game there at times, threatening to get out of hand once or twice, but thankfully everyone prevailed. Both sides now just planning for the second half, tactics I suppose. And I see a lot of famous faces out there. Frank Moriarty, Bandy, Larry Ward there, all them young generation as we like to call them. The Tuam team there, all gathered in a bunch, really having a good pep talk. Bernie Ward there, the goalkeeper, giving a bit of advice to one of his fellow defenders. I see Paddy Ward there, Michael Ward's son there, who's the sub. As they move along here, I see some of the Athenry team. Oh, look a bit downhearted at the moment, but surely for the game is out, it'll be a different story. Up here now. No, I see Noreen up there. Kathleen. Angela. Maggie. And I'm sure they enjoyed the occasion. They're enjoying the occasion. I see Mary Ellen here now going along the sideline. Mary Ellen here going along the first to get away, Jimmy Acton for Tuam. Up along the wing here. Drives it in low. Nice clearance there by Mike Mongan. Loudness Colley. Jerry Ward pulls. A fine ball in along the wing here. Charlie Ward, the fullback, goes for it. Picks it into his hand. Up along the sideline. Very close to the sideline now. Gets his good clearance in. Well back down. Jimmy Ward pulls. So too is Jerry Ward. Jerry Ward gets the ball. Being hooked out there now to the sideline by Jimmy Acton. Jimmy Ward pulls on the deck. So too is Jimmy Acton. Up to Mike Ward here. Mike bends. Good ball in. But Dag Donovan pulls on the deck. Mike Ward there. Jimmy Acton pulls. Up this side of the field between Paddy Ward and the ball is going over the sideline. Sideline ball for Tuam. John Ward going out there with the bottle, giving some refreshments to Jimmy Ward and Jerry Ward. There's a lot of spectators on the sideline. The referee is trying to get them removed from it before the game will start. The referee is talking to the linesman. And the ball, there seems to be something wrong with the ball, for a couple of eyes. Now over the line ball for Tuam. Tuam facing a very stiff breeze in the second half. Drives it in, doesn't get any great lead of distance into it. Well clear there with the Tuam left corner back to Jerry Ward. Michael Ward is in there, so too is Jim Ward. Michael Ward gets into his hand, drives it in low. Dangerous looking ball, and so comes the athenry full back and clears it very well out in the middle of the field. To where Matty Ward, up along the side of the pitch here, to Jerry Ward. Tom Sweeney is in there, so too is Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward gets it out. Really fires an athenry Ward who drives a dangerous ball. Conor Donovan is there, so too is Patrick Ward, better known as Barry Wagon. On along the ground. This host there. Full back for Tuam, Charlie Ward, using all his experience in a tight situation. Clears up this side of the field. Charlie Ward going for the ball. Catches the ash there. Jimmy Ward's persistence in there. Comes to Nathan Ryman. Well hooked there by Tom Sweeney and Jimmy Ward. A combined effort. Ball over the line, a line ball for athenry to be taken by Mike Ward. There seems to be a bit of confusion here. Well, Mike Ward has decided his position centre half back. A lovely ball by Mike Ward in towards the goal. Conor Donovan goes for it. Martin Ward has it now. Will this be the first goal for athenry? It looks good. And it is over the bar. That makes the score now 1-3 to 1-7 in favour of Tuam. Charlie Ward hits the ball out here into the middle of the field. Pulled on it. Athenry coming more into the game now. Jimmy Acton is in there. Played a good game for Tuam. Hoot. Plenty of hair pulling out here in this game. Jimmy Acton gets the ball into his hand. It's dropped. Jerry Ward is in there. So too is Jimmy Ward. Very close to the sideline. Hasn't gone over the line yet. Jerry Ward gets into his hand as the line ball for Tuam. But about 6 minutes gone in the second half here. Line ball for Tuam to be taken by Jimmy Acton. Jimmy Acton now. A lot of crowds very close to the sideline. They should stand back. Seems to be something wrong with Jimmy's hurdle. Jimmy standing well back. Drives it in low. Jimmy Mahan is on the ball now. Gets it into his chest. Nice flick through to Michael Ward. Michael has it into his hand. Heading for goal. Oh, that was it. And all for Tuam. And all for Tuam with a marvellous effort there with Michael Ward coming off the post. Down to the waiting Donovan, and he puts it away. 2-7 to 1-3. Now Athenry have it all to do. Well cleared ball out here to Athenry, man. He drives it in. Athenry surely need a score now. Patrick Ward goes for the ball. Well cleared by Conor Donovan. Jerry Ward here. Jerry being quite enough in this game. Drives it in. Patrick Ward has it. Heading for goal. Hooked as he's going through there. Charlie Ward is there. Jeez, huh? Ball is cleared out in the middle of the field too. Dag Donovan. Dag up the side of the field. Jimmy Mahan coming into the game. Well held by Mahan. A lovely ball through. Puts it across. But Athenry men gets their back. Mike Ward has it. Into his hand. Drops it. Jimmy Mahan now beginning to use the open spaces. But Mike Ward is there using his strength to come away with the ball. Miss hits the ball. Podge Donovan on the ball now for Tuam. Tries it in. Nice ball, and Jimmy Mahan has it into his hand. Flicks it through to Michael Ward. Michael really having a good game now in the start the second half for Tuam. Drops the ball, gets it again into his hand, drives it in. And it's just gone to the left and gone wide. The ball has been thrown back now to the Athenry fullback. Athenry fullback now, Patrick Ward drives it well into the middle of the field. Dag Donovan goes for that. And a mighty clearance by Dag Donovan. Jimmy Mahan on the ball. Drives it in. Jimmy Acton goes for it. Miss hits the ball. There's Curley on the ball now. Hooked there. And Dag Donovan is on the ball now. Drives it in. A fine ball in by Dag Donovan. Jimmy Mahan drives it in. Surely this must be a goal for Tuam. Cleared out to Paddy Ward. Paddy pulls. And it just goes wide. Fine save there by the Athenry goalie, Martin Ward. Hook out is taken, short in the middle field to Dag Donovan. Dag has it, drives it in, a dangerous ball, but the Tuam Athenry fullback Patrick Ward is there, clears it out low to Michael Ward and Mike Ward. Two strong men going for the ball now. Michael Ward going straight through. Oh, and it just goes to the right of the post and goes wide. Athenry fullback now, Patrick Ward tries it out here. Tries it in between Conor Donovan and Matty Ward. Jimmy Ward is there, comes out the middle of the field. Larnus Colley tries it, a dangerous looking ball in there. But Charlie Ward playing a very rock solid back there for Tuam. Tries it out. Podge Donovan going for it. And Michael Ward. Michael Ward wins the ball to the pull. Hair is pulling there, very hair pulling in here now. Oh! Mike Ward, two men going for the ball, and Mike Ward gets there again. A lovely ball inside. Nice pass back to Michael Ward. Unlucky that it drops to the ground. Tussling and hustling, bustling. Gets away from his man. A dangerous ball in around the edge of the spot. So Paddy Ward is in there. It's cleared out, well cleared out to Jimmy Mahan. Michael Ward drives it in. And well cleared there, out to Michael Ward again. Michael drives it in to Paddy Ward. Blocked down there very well by the Tuam Athenry. Out to Podge Donovan. Podge cutting his way through. And it's a free in for Athenry. Free out for Athenry. And over for Athenry with their fullback Patrick Ward. Patrick lifts, strikes into the middle of the field. Jerry Ward now being very subdued here today. Oh, and it's a line ball for Athenry. Jimmy Acton there, the ball. Drives it in low. Well, it's blocked by Jimmy Ward and a nice little touch out to Jimmy Acton. These two men playing vital roles here now for Athenry, for Tuam. Hair pulling there. And a free in for Athenry, or an overhead bit of pulling there by Jimmy Ward. Jerry Ward lifts, drives in, a lovely ball in. Athenry need a goal here. Was cleared out with this Tuam fullback to Jimmy Acton. Jimmy now goes on a run. Drives it in, a mighty clearance by Jimmy. Up to Paddy Ward here. And a line ball for Tuam. Ball to be taken by Dag Donovan now for Tuam. Tuam playing into a very stiffest breed, but has a nice leg to Jimmy Man. Glints into it, turns. Hand passes it in. Probably overdoing the hand pass. The ball breaks. And it's the 70 for Tuam. Yelling here on the sideline. Some famous faces around here. I see Son Ward over there. Strikes a marvellous ball in around the box. Hair pulling going on there. Well cleared out to Jerry Ward. Jerry getting a bit of space for once here today. And a fabulous clearance by Jerry Ward. In around the box and well held by the Tuam fullback Charlie Ward. Charlie clears out in the middle of the field. It's up to this side of the field to Jimmy Ward. Jimmy on the deck. Mike Ward coming out here for it now. Mike pulls on the deck. Lardon's Colley. A lovely ball to Jerry Ward. Jerry drives it in. And it goes wide. 2 minutes gone here in the second half. Got crowd over there. I want you to go over there. This puck out for Tuam, taken by the fullback Charlie Ward to Jimmy Acton and Mike Ward. And it's a line ball for Tuam to be taken by Jimmy Acton. Jimmy now will take this line ball himself. Jimmy now over the fine ball by Jimmy Acton up the side of the field, but Patrick Ballybogan is there. Hooked by Paul Donovan, who's a younger man, using his speed. As this ball is clear to Jerry Ward now. Bit of hooly-booly going on in there. The ball comes to Jerry Ward, and a fine ball by Jerry Ward up the side of the field, very close to the sideline. It's gone over the sideline and a line ball for Tuam. Over there, Dougie Davey, Tommy Japp, Mick the Donkey, Son Ward, Patrick, and a few other guys over there I wouldn't like to mention. Up the side of the field here now for Athenry man is back there. Well brought down by Michael Ward, playing a very good game for Tuam here today. Ball is cleared out the side of the field. Mike Ward on the ball now, trying to lift it up. Comes in. Paddy Donovan on the ball now. Paddy is coming in there as a sub. Patrick Ward clears the ball out. Up to Jerry Ward. And a beautiful hurler this Jerry Ward. Doesn't have the first time along the ground. And Charlie Ward gets it out. Very intelligent there to Tom Sweeney. Tom now. Up to Jimmy Ward here. Jimmy has it. On the deck. Hooked. Goes back for the ball again. Being hit by Tom Sweeney. Athenry man gets it. Oh, and a bad mistake there by him. Out to Jerry Ward now. Could still work out for Athenry. Hooked very well there by Jimmy Acton. Jimmy Acton is playing a very good game for Tuam. Tries it in low. There's a sub on the Athenry team there. I can't make him out at the moment. Jimmy Acton goes for the ball. So too to the Athenry midfielder. Comes to Lardon's Colley. Into Tom Donovan. Tom Sweeney. Tries it in. Bernie Ward has it covered all the way and it goes to the left of the post and wide. This puck out to be taken by Tuam, fullback. Comes to Jimmy Ward. Gets it into his hand, drops it again. Lovely little flick out to Tom Sweeney. Two intelligent players. Athenry need to score badly now. About 10 minutes gone in the second half. And this could be it. It's high and it's gone to the left and it's gone wide. From a reasonable angle there, that should have been a score. Jimmy Man stands back there. Just gets involved now in the ball. Two showmen, Dag Dunman pulls on the deck. Michael Ward going for the ball now. Mike gets it into his hand now. Drives it in, has the right idea. Drives it in among the forwards. Paddy Donovan and Ballybogan. Patrick Ward gets the better of that clearance there. Not a fine clearance out in the middle of the field there. Tuam now beginning to use the open spaces here. Younger looking forwards. Dangerous ball in. and the full forward John Moore just misses there. John, after coming into the game here, big man in front of the square. I'm sure he'll be hoping to get a score or two. Up the side of the field here now. Pull out this here. Mike Ward, the two might score first. Well cleared there by the Athenry, Mike. Clears it on the side to Jerry Warren, the full-back. Jerry very, very quiet here today. The stalemate going on there. Jerry flicks it out this side of the field. Didn't get a lot of length into it. Tom Sweeney doing a very good game for up to Jimmy Mahan there. Jimmy Mahan has the ball, kicks it on the ground. Comes to Mike Ward, picks it up first time into his hand. Well hooked there by Mike Ward. Dag Donovan goes for it. So too the Lawrence Colley. Stalemate between the two of them. Into Podge Donovan. Podge gets the ball, turns his man. And here comes this Athenry centre halfback. A lovely ball out this side of the field here. Well picked up. It's thrown in. John Ward tries it in low and goes to the left of post and wide. Oh, with the strong breeze behind them, to me the forwards are lying very far out from goal, which is a tactic that's not paying off for them. Ball comes into the edge of this midfield here. Jimmy Acton playing a very good game for Tuam. Up this side of the field, very close to the sideline. Jimmy Mahan keeps it in play. Up to Jimmy Ward. Beautiful side step by Jimmy. Drives it in left to right. Mike Ward coming across. So too is Athenry Mike. Mike Ward has it now. Drives it in. And the Tuam full back there. Athenry full back Patty Ward. And it gets a fine clearance up between Jerry Ward and Charlie Ward. But this is Tom Sweeney, a sweet hurler. Pulls on the deck. Charlie Ward using all his experience. Fails to pick it first time. Charlie gets a fine clearance in between. Well hook pulled on there by Michael Ward. Between Paddy Donovan and Mike Ward is in there again. So too is Podge Donovan. Patrick Ward. Patrick making his presence felt in there. Pulls on the deck. Gets it out again. Mike Ward is first to react to it. Drops it. Gets it into his hand again. Now he has it. Using his strength. Gets it in. And it's a goal! A goal for Tuam. A goal for Tuam. A very bad mistake there between the Tuam full-back and the goalkeeper. A quick clearance by Athenry. Johnny Ward coming to the ball. Gets it, clears it out. Athenry need a score and they need it quick. It comes up this side field to Podge Donovan. Podge goes down on the ball, turns his man, heads for goal, drives it in, dangerous across the box. But the first to react there is the Athenry full back and it gets a fine clearance out in the middle of the field. But Dag Donovan is there. Dag hits it in low. There seems to be a bit of stalemate going on there. Well clear here by the Athenry right full back. But Tom Sweeney really coming into the game now. Out to Jimmy Ward. Tries his fancy flick that doesn't pay off. Comes out to Mike Ward now, pushing into midfield. Nice ball out to Jimmy Ward. Jimmy, first time around there to Podge Donovan. Into his hand, turns. Let's fly. John Ward goes for the ball. So through the Lawrence Colley. John Ward follows his man the whole way. Johnny man not to give up too lightly. Up the side of it, and Tom Sweeney is there again. Missed pucks that time. Gets it again along the deck. Michael Ward turns, shoots. Another goal! Another goal for Tuam. Another goal for Tuam, but it seems as if it's a square ball. It seems to be a square ball. Yes, it is a square ball. Jimmy Mahan very close to the square there. And it's no score. 3-7 to 1-2. Athenry full-back Pat Ward tries it out. Up the side of the field to Mike Ward. The Athenry man, Charlie Ward, seems to be in space a lot here. Charlie Ward not in the game as much as I'm sure Athenry would have hoped he would. Mike Ward is the first there. Pulls on the ball. It's a sensible thing to do in conditions like this. Very close to the sideline over there. Cleared out. Back down by Michael Ward. So too does this Athenry. Left half back comes over it. Turns his man. And it gets a fine clearance in. Athenry need a score and they need it quick. Charlie on the ball. Charlie Ward has it there now. Turns his man. And it's the line ball for Tuam. Line ball for Charlie Ward. Charlie stands back, gets a good run up to it. And Athenry man has it now. Out to Mike Ward. This man is going to burst his way through. Carrying the ball at full speed is Mike. Big tackle over there with Tom Sweeney. And well hooked by Tom Sweeney. Mike uses his strength there. To help out. So too Dag Donovan. Nice ball with Tom Sweeney, is very fast to react over there. Clears it out in the centre of the field. Athenry man has it as a free in for Athenry. Athenry need to score. And this could be it. Joey Ward lifts, lobbing it in. Athenry are looking for the goal. This is a lovely ball into our post. Athenry forwards don't seem to be able to pierce this Tuam full back line. Comes over here to Charlie Ward. Coming up this side of the field. Goes down on the ball. Drives it up this side of the field. But he's doing a bit of juggling with the ball. I think it's a fine clearance to Michael Ward. This surely is another score for Athenry. And it comes off the post and it's gone wide. Sweeney, Athenry man has it. Charlie Ward pulls first time on the up to Dag Donovan. Dag and the Athenry midfielder going for the ball. Dag gets it into his hand and a marvellous ball. A dangerous ball in towards the goal. And it's a goal! It's a goal for Tuam. Surely and truly that's the icing on the cake now. The Athenry manager looks disgusted here with himself. The ball is cleared out the field. Lot of pulling. Very surprised with this Jerry Ward. A fine hurler, just doesn't seem to be able to get into the game today. Athenry depend on him in a big way. The ball comes out in the middle of the field. Jimmy Ward is there. So too is the Athenry midfielder. Coming through on the run. Athenry are looking for a score. Jimmy Ward follows them back. Nice ball out the wing. This will be dangerous. It comes in around the edge of the square. Out to Mike Ward. That's a free in for Athenry. Surely this will be a score. He lifts, he lobs in. Athenry going for a goal. A well held by the Athenry full back. The Tuam full back Charlie Ward is fouled on his way out. Minutes left in the game. Charlie Ward hits the ball with Tuam and the game is over and Tuam wins with calculated but timed there. Very happy scenes here from the Tuam players and spectators. No doubt the Athenry crowd are disappointed, but sure there's always next year. I see the Athenry team coming off very downhearted, but as I said there's always next year. Bernie Ward, the goalkeeper for Tuam, a very, very happy man. I see Jimmy Mahan there and Ballybogan having a conversation among themselves. Michael Ward there, John Ward, very happy looking man. The score Tuam 4-7, Athenry 1-3, and I hope everybody enjoyed the game. We'll go down now for the presentation.
John. Girl, keep push out so that the lady.
Where's Mike? How do you come?
Daddy's back there, Pat. Pat, Daddy's back there. Pat, Daddy's over there. Over there he is.
It's okay, I can make him.
You put your face down low.
Well, we're here today. What we have celebrated this game is we have celebrated in the last 5 years. And last year, Athenry won this game, and this year Tuam has won it. But let's hope that Athenry will try its best to take back the cup next year. So I would like to call on Jimmy Ward, the captain of the Tuam team, for Minister Frank Fahey, Minister for Sport at the department, to present the cup to Jimmy Ward.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I present the cup, Jimmy, I'd like to congratulate the two teams for a very fine game of hurling. Unfortunately, I wasn't here for all of the game, but what I saw certainly prompted me to think that we must get Saddle Farrell to have a look at some of those players out there, because there's I must say it was a very high quality game, some very nice hurling, and I never thought, I knew that Paddy Donovan was good at a lot of things, but I never knew he was that good at hurling. And also I must say, I had the impression out there that that ball never looked like going past Bernie Ward in the goal. So I'd like to congratulate both teams for a very sporting display, and it's a great pleasure for me to present this very nice cup to the captain, Jimmy.
Silence, please. Kind of loud smile or do something. Come on.
Sporting game. I don't know what else to say. I like 3 cheers for Athenry. A pep! A pep! A pep! Now I'd like to call in Jack Ward's son, who can't be here today, and present this trophy on behalf of his father that can't be here today.
Rise him up, rise him up, rise him up, rise him up.
To perform here, and to say congratulations to both teams, and thank the Minister for giving us this time this afternoon to come here and be with us. And he'll present each player with a trophy. If the winning side could come along and the left, please, he'll present them with a trophy. And there's 18 players in it, so if they'd like to come along, Charlie would always be missing when he's on time.
Well done, Charlie. Thank you. There you go.
Yeah. Contact. Yeah. Paddy Donovan there, please. Come on there, Paddy. Yeah.
Move on. Jimmy Ward is next. Move in there.
Sean Ward.
Jimmy Acton.
Come on there, Jimmy Acton. You're making a name at last.
Patrick Donovan next. Another Donovan.
You know them all. Charlie here.
Jimmy Mahan.
Jimmy Mahan, a former Mayo star, now playing with the Tuam team. Michael Ward, I forgot about him, he's here too. Yeah. Come on there, Bernie, good man. Yeah. Big John, another Galwayman. Yeah. Well, no. Who was it? Yeah.
Paddy Ward. Paddy Ward next.
No, there's two left. It's yourself and Yeah. Yeah. And who was the other one? Yeah. Yeah. we'll look after her for them, yeah. Now, if the two boys would move back, please, and we could get the Athenry boys in for their trophies, please. The oldest man on the team, 56 years old.
Who's announced since 1937.
Bernie, since 1937, long since hurling in this area, so we'll make a man of the match. Here's Bernie Ward. 1937. Kill him altogether.
Announce it.
We would like to call on the man who Bernie Hardiman picked for man of the match with a couple of more. Bernie Ward, 56 years of age. Patrick Ward.
Well done, Patrick. Well done.
That's good. Patrick Ward again, please. Patrick. They're shy of those crowd. Come on, lads, could you come up, please? Matty, come on, you. Patrick, come on. You, yeah, that's the dental, yeah. Two Patricks. Matty, come on. Yeah, 1 minute, yeah.
Well done, Matty. Well done.
Of course, yeah. Another Matty.
Well done, Matty, again.
John.
Come on, John. Well done.
Patsy.
Well done.
Michael Ward.
Come on, Michael. Well done.
Lawrence Cawley. Martin Ward, is it? Yeah. Patrick Ward.
Well done. You got a wallop in the hand, you did.
Who is it? Mike.
Come on, Mike. That was a great solo you made in there. Anyway.
That was very good, so it was. Who's the other two Athenry players, Mike, that hasn't come up? Lawrence Cawley's been up.
Thank you.
Thank, on behalf of the Tuam team and Athenry team, to thank Tony Melia for reffing such a great game today here, and made a very good job. Sincere thanks. Thank you.
Speaking to one of the Athenry players, I think he was the captain.
I thought the game actually was very clean, very physical, very fast, and the game itself was played in honour of Jack, the late Jack Ward, who was part of our team last year. And I wish Tuam the best of luck on the match, and I wish Bernie Ward here the best of luck for getting man of the match at his age, and hopefully with the help of God we'll be there again next year. And we'll be back anyway, one way or another.
What do you think of the game, Bernie?
I thought it was a good, tough game. From the start, go. Tuam took the game to Athenry. It was the only way, because Athenry was a fit team. We knew that before we went out, that Athenry was a fit team. And the only way that Michael Ward says was to go out and play hurling. They went out and played hurling, and that's how we won this game. And I was sad to see the cup going to the young lad today, that the father wasn't there to accept it. And that's all I have to say. On the behalf of the Tuam team, I'm proud that we won it and presented the cup to the young lad.
It was a great game, and I was happy to win it from my father. We let him down last year, but it was a good, clean game. And I'm sorry for the hear that Jack wasn't here too, and it was a good game.
I think it was a very sporting game. It was easy to ref it, and I think both teams done what they were told. I told them at the start that if they done a dirt, they get the line. And fair play to them, they took the words I said, and I think it was a great game of hurling. It's very enjoyable.
I think we'll all agree that the referee made a great job of it anyway, that's the whole important thing.
Well, this was something that we planned for since last year for this match here today. But we had a sad event when Jack Ward from Athenry suddenly died with a heart complaint. And it was very sad for his family, and we offer our sympathy to his wife, children and family here today. And in this video, that it's very sad that he's not with us, but he's with us in spirit, I know. And that the game will be carried on with the boys in his honour, because last year when I gave him the winning cup out in Castle Blakeney, he's greatest wish was that he would retire, but that the game would go on with young people. And I would ask the lads here, who's the leaders here today, that they would train the young lads and have them out in the field next year as well as themselves. And that's what it's all about, taking part in sport and playing and involving young people and getting involved themselves, and that's what it's about. And I would like to congratulate the two teams for a great day's sport and thank the Minister Frank Fye for coming and the other people who gave us their time here today. Thank you very much. That's all I have to say.
I would like to say that Athenry forward line missed him very much today. If he had been there, the backs would be in trouble. But as he wasn't, we feel very sorry about it. And I'm proud for the boys that gave me man of the match at my age, 55 years of age. That's all I have to say.
Who deserved it better, Bernie, with yourself?